Hey guys, I just picked up a few new to me things from the drugstore that I wanted to go ahead and give a try on camera. I have my foundation and concealer on. I have a little bit of like a bronzer blush going on, and I'm just going to dive right into the rest of things. I have three things that I'm going to be giving a try today. One of them is a lip color that I'm pretty excited about. This is from Milani, and it is one of their Amore Matte Metallic Lip Creams. And I got mine in the shade Madly in Love, and it's just this really pretty like vibrant strawberry red, but it's a metallic, so I want to check out the formula and just how that looks and wears. So I'm going to put that on today, and then I also picked up from Milani a eyeshadow primer that I've been wanting forever. It's just so hard to like go through eyeshadow primer, so I'm finally ready for a new one, and so I picked up the Milani eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a try today. I have to admit I busted into this yesterday and used it, so I do have some thoughts for you, but I'm going to go ahead and do that first. One thing to note about this product is it does come out like skin toned or slightly tinted, so that's kind of nice. I don't feel like it gives any coverage actually, so if you're looking for it to correct any discoloration on your eyelids or anything like that, I think you would still need to go in with concealer first, but it's a thing. So I'm just adding that over my eyelids up to my brow bone and kind of tapping it in place. Then I'll add some shadow on top later. And then another new product that I haven't tried yet is from Ardell, and they have a brow pomade that I was curious about, but they also have a brow pencil. So I tend to prefer pencils, but I might want to try that pomade sometime. But I grabbed the shade Blonde, and it's their Pro Brow Mechanical Pencil. So we're going to give this a try. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this. We'll do an eye look, and then we'll throw that lip color on and see how the look comes together. Okay, so from the image on the packaging, it looks like it's going to be a, yeah, it's that wider like wedge type of pencil. So I'm pretty sure that Anastasia has one now that's like this. Excuse me, frog in my throat. And then I think maybe Benefit came out with one as well. And you know, like the standard brow brands that you think of are all coming out with a pencil with this shape now. I think Hourglass even has one that people are loving. But obviously that's pretty expensive, so I wanted to give the Ardell one a try. This one's around $7, so pretty curious about this shape. We're going to go ahead and give it a go. Spoolie is nothing special, it's just a spoolie, but nice to have right on the pencil. All right, so I started by just sort of defining that lower line of the brow, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in a bit. Well, my first impression is that this is really nice and natural. I think the blonde shade is a nice ashy blonde shade, so it looks a whole lot like my natural brow, but better. So that's really nice. I find that to be difficult to find in a pencil. Sometimes they're too warm when they're blonde, or even when they call themselves taupe, and then it can look kind of funny with the pencil marks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, again, I really feel like it's nice and natural. I like the shape of the pencil tip. Not sure how well it's going to keep that shape as, you know, I use it and it gets worn down. But basically it's sort of a triangle. And so there's points that you can use to really define certain areas, like I did on the under part of the brow and right near the front. And then you can use just the very face of it, and it's a little broader and quicker to fill in with that. So I like this pencil, and I think it's nicer than some that I've used before from the drugstore, so that's awesome. And the $7 price tag is pretty good too. So I'm pretty pleased with this so far, but I'll keep you updated. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add a bit of eyeshadow onto the primer, and then we'll add that lip color. All right, you guys, it has been an age and a half since I have broken out my Comfort Zone palette, so let's go for it today. All right, I am going to go ahead and take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna grab this shade that they call Eyelid, but it's sort of like a peachy mid-tone shade, and I'm gonna throw that in the crease. It is a shimmer shade. There's not a lot in here that's matte, to be honest, but just throwing caution to the wind. I'm going with shimmer in the crease. And I did conceal my whole eye area previously, like before I put on the Milani eyeshadow primer. Okay, that's a pretty nice warm color. Okay, so then from the palette, there goes the sponge. Then from the palette, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this shade that they call Brow Bone, but it's sort of like, it's a really unique shade. I'm gonna use my fingertip and just apply that across my entire lid, focusing more on the inner part of the lid. I don't know, I just feel like this has like a hint of like taupiness or greedishness to it that I don't know that I'd want to put on my brow bone, to be honest. But toward the inner part of the eye and across the lid, it's really pretty. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the classic definer shade, the Duochrome, and I'm going to use my fingertip again, and I'm going to apply this to the outer edge. All right, and now, so that gave me kind of a like a red tone maroon base with that slightly green shift. I'm gonna build it up just a little bit more with a flat shader brush. Okay, and then the real key for me with this palette is I find that if I try to use more than 2 or 3 colors, it gets really muddy really fast. So these shades are beautiful, but I'm gonna stop there. I'm just gonna throw on some eyeliner and mascara, and then I will pop back in and we'll add that red lip color. Okay, we've got mascara, and now it's time for some lips. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the Madly in Love shade from Milani. These, ooh. This smells very strongly of like buttercream frosting. It smells pretty delicious, actually. It feels very silky. All right, you guys, there we go. I feel like it applied really smoothly. It's not streaky at all. It's pigmented. It feels a lot like they're just original Amore matte lip creams, and I like that. It is a very mattifying formula, so if you just hate the feeling of matte liquid lipsticks on your lips, you won't like this one either. But I do love how it has that sort of metallic shimmer, even though it's a matte like formula. It feels matte, like it's gonna stay put, it's not gonna travel on my lips, but it has just that bit of glimmer that's really pretty. So let me try to get in a little bit closer so you can see. All right, guys, so here's my look for the day. I just wanted to share a couple of new to me products with you. I did notice that yesterday when I used this primer that it held really well. Like it feels like it performs just like any high-end primer I've ever used, including Urban Decay's Primer Potion. So I definitely have to recommend this as well for $7. I love the eyebrow pencil, again, for $7. I think that this might have been around the same price. I'll have to find my receipt and see, but I'll leave the prices below. I just picked all of these things up at CVS the other day. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and thank you for doing a little mini get ready with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.